Before this, we talk about the smart one who sometimes are not lucky to get advice from others because they think they are the best or they are good enough to think or to do what they want.
Yeah.
So when they have depression or stressed out, it's hard for them to release from depression because even we are very smart, but when we face the difficulty or when our mind accompanied by restlessness or like unwholesome mental states, it is the same as the water that become dirty because the dust is stirring in the water. Like in the water, when a smart one has problem, they also don't know what to do. It's like when the dust at the bottom stir up, and then it make the water muddy, so we cannot see anything clearly. Yes, they are smart when they are not angry, when they are not stressed out. It's the same thing as when the dust go to the bottom and then the water becomes pure. Yes, but they confuse when they have problem. They still think they are still smart. No, they are not smart anymore.
I like the term emotional intelligence.
Yes.
So maybe you didn't go to, a person didn't go to school, they didn't get a really high education, but they have a lot of emotional intelligence.
Yes, it's
that
from
really,
nature.
that really helps them through their life.
Yes, as I said, the smart one is rarely listen to others because when they think they are smart enough, their mind is like the small hill like this. This is the land, and then it's up like this. What do we call? But not very big.
Yeah, just a small hill.
Yes, the small hill. So when the water drop from the sky, like the rain, so the water cannot stay on the top of the hill. It flow to the low place. So the smart one's mind is like the top of the small hill.
Yes, remember the word penetrate?
Penetrate.
The water can't penetrate the soil, it runs off.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is why to be humble, or humble, we can say humble.
Yes.
The one who
humble.
the one who don't look down other, don't show off how they smart or something, but they just be humble. So their mind like the lower place. So the water can penetrate on the lower place. Yes. The Buddha taught, don't be like this, but be like this.
Yes. In the Bible, I don't know very much about the Bible, but I do remember that Jesus said, and I put it in the chat, the meek shall inherit the earth. Always stuck in my mind. So a meek person is kind of humble, quiet, not aggressive.
Yes.
So that's quite a well-known saying, from the Bible.
Yes. being like the top of the health cannot get anything from others. My own experience, around more than 10 years ago, when I left Phnom Penh to teach at the countryside, and I started a bit famous at that time. And, I have to make Dhamma talk sometimes 3 or 4 times a day in different places and different provinces as well, from one province to another province. So I travel a lot to deliver speech. Yes, I was so proud of myself. And then I thought I was enough. I did not want to learn anything more, I just want to deliver Dhamma talk or something. And I thought, yeah, I'm good enough. And then all knowledge that I used to learn was away from my brain.
Right. You kind of forgot everything.
Yes, even English that I used to feel relaxed when I speak in the past. It's gone. And sometimes I meet some people who can speak or can teach, but I did not want to speak because I afraid that someone know I was not good with English. I don't want other to know my level.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your ego was getting in the way.
That's right. That's right. Yes. And then at that time, my English become worse and worse. I could only say, hello, how are you? And then I did not know how to say anymore. Yes. I still did not want to learn anymore because I was so proud of my work that many people come to me. And then, yes, I was being supported by many people. And yeah, as you have known, I travel a lot, not just in the country, too many countries, and everywhere I go, people support me, pay the ticket, the place to stay, food, everything. And then I just thought, oh, I'm enough.
You reached the top. You felt
yes,
I've reached
I
the
was
top.
on the top at that time. So many years later, I found that, oh no, it is not the way to improve myself. I am putting myself down by confusing that I am is good enough. When I think I am good enough with that, it means I close my mind not to get anything new.
Yes.
And then I started to open my mind, and I find someone to teach me to remind my English or something like computer or something. Even they are very young, but if they can teach, I still ask them to teach me, that time I put myself down, not on the top anymore.
Yeah.
That is why, yeah, my English come back little by little. Yeah, but not much. But however, I changed the way I think.
Do you think you lost any followers for doing that? Did you continue? No, you still continued to
yes
get sponsorships to travel to different countries.
Yes, they still support me. They still sponsor. But I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I did not want anyone to know my weakness, my weak point. I think it was my mistake.
Well, I do think it's very common in adults that we are sometimes scared of asking questions because we feel I should know that. You know, we don't want people to see our weaknesses, whereas children are always asking questions and their development is so fast.
Yes.
So asking questions and you know, being humble about what you know and you don't know is probably really good for our development.
Yes, that's right. And we feel relaxed with honesty, you know. It's hard to get the honesty. But when we honest to do something, I can tell people what I know and what I don't know.
Yes.
And then I feel relaxed. I never feel nervous to say I don't know.
That's right.
Because many things in this world I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, many subjects, many skills. I don't know. I don't really know. Yes.
I used to get very nervous starting a new job because my computer skills were very bad. You know, and I knew that other people in the job would have much better computer skills than me. So I was really scared of getting found out that my computer skills were low. But what helped me was the pandemic, because suddenly at the school we were told you have to do everything on computer. You have to teach on computer. You have to do teaching face to face while teaching students on the computer, blended learning. And I thought, how am I going to do this? But you know, it forced me to learn. And then at night time, Jim tutored me. This is how you do it. Yeah.
The ego, Buddha called in Pali word mana. Mana mean like conceit.
Yes, conceit.
Yeah, conceit. Yes, conceit. When we walk, Buddha compare the journey of life without right understanding. Is like the one who walk for a very long way but has no real direction.
Right.
The same thing as they are losing the way. Yes. So he compared like this: when a man who walk when one can walk to get to the destination very quick, they have to walk with confident, without carrying any heavy stuff. So three things that stop the passenger not to get the destination very quick. One is muddy. The muddy, we can say muddy when we walk.
The mud.
Yes, the mud.
Noun is mud.
Yes, the mud. When we step on the mud, our feet go into the mud like this.
Sink down.
Yes, when we step on the mud, it sinks down to the mud. So we cannot walk very quick, very fast. Yes. So the mud for the passenger here is like attachment. You know, Buddha compared to attachment.
Yeah.
Yes, when we attach with something, for example, some people who attach with their family too much, they could not go away from their home, their house to study, you know, because high school or university is located very far from their house. So sometimes their children did not go to the university because of they afraid to be away from their family.
Yes, they couldn't gain independence.
Yes, and they are touched with for being together because they always being together. So attachment is like the mud on the way. Yes. And one more thing, if the passenger lose the way, so they don't really know where would they go. But sometimes they just walk with misunderstanding. Yes.
Right.
They're sure in mind, yes, that direction, but actually it's the wrong way.
Right.
For example, the way to this, there are many ways, there are many paths, and only one path to get the direction, but other path is to the different direction. If the passenger go to the wrong direction, so they cannot get the destiny. Yes. So losing the way, the Buddha compared to wrong view, michaditi, wrong view. Yes, wrong view or wrong understanding. Yes. And the conceit that we are talking about is like the heavy stuff that we carrying.
Yeah.
Yes. Ego or a conceit that we carrying. So it's very heavy. So the one who is walking, carrying the heavy thing cannot walk very fast. Yes. So if one who really want to get the destination, make sure they know the address clearly. So knowing the address clearly is compared to the right understanding.
Yeah.
Yes. And not having the conceit is like the one who dropped the heavy thing down. Drop away the heavy thing. And detach from something that we really attach is like we find the dry way, not mud, not with the mud. And we can walk very fast. Yeah.
So that could be like overcoming grief.
Yes.
You know, when you're very attached to the person who's died, and then you are able to accept, okay, they died, and then you can move on with your life, maybe.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Anything that we attach too much, it just accumulated more and more, and it results in suffering. That is why we love our family, but Buddha teaches to develop love with compassion, love with understanding. So in the Buddha's teaching, these three things stop people not to see the reality. Conceit, wrong view, and attachment. Yes. These three things are obstacle or like something that stop the one not to develop right understanding to see the reality as they are. But all of this would eliminate it by right understanding little by little. Yes. It's the same thing as when this man aware that, oh, it is very heavy. It make me walk very slow. He understands that. Then he will drop.
Yeah.
And then he aware that, the mud make my feet sink into it. That is why I cannot walk very fast. He understands.
Yes.
Yeah. When he walk and walk and walk, he understands, oh, maybe I lost the way. And then he tried to find the right way. So understanding is only one way to get our destination.
I was watching something on television yesterday, and I thought about you and about this. It's a program called Hoarders. I just put it in the chat, Hoarders.
Oh, so, hoarders.
A hoarder is somebody who cannot throw away anything, cannot detach from anything that they bring into their home. I'm just putting that definition. So someone who can't get rid of anything, sometimes even rubbish.
Yes. Yeah. Some of my friends is like that.
All right. But, you know, extreme cases mean that a person just lives in a house full of rubbish.
Yes.
They can't bear to throw away one thing.
Yes. They attach everything.
Yeah. And in this program, I've watched it a few times. But each person in the program usually has some loss in their life, like their wife died or their mother died. And after that tragedy happened, that they became hoarders, and and it becomes very unhealthy because they live with rubbish. There are rats.
Yeah. And all stuff may contain the chemical affect our health.
Yeah. So a psychologist has to come into the house and try to get them to get rid of all the rubbish. Yes. And it's very hard. When they try to get them to throw away the rubbish, they get angry. Usually they get really, really angry. No, I've got to have it. And they get upset.
Yes.
And it's just kind of an extreme example.
A friend of mine is like that. They just want to buy some more stuff, but they don't throw away the old stuff.
Right.
Sometimes they have many shoot, many dress. And from time to time when they decorate the room and then they check out their clothes, and then he doesn't he remember, oh, is it me? Is it mine?
Right. It's because they have so much stuff.
Yes. And he never use it. Yes. So the thing that we just keep but we don't use it, it's the same thing as we don't have it. Yeah. It means we have nothing. Because when we die, we cannot use it too.
That's right.
And when we live, when we are living and we're still alive, we just recognize, I have this, I have that, but we don't use it properly. Yeah. It's the same thing as the one who passed away already, that cannot use everything. Like some people have many things, many land, many house, but they never use it. They don't rent it to other people. They just keep it to show people, yeah, I'm great, I have a many house. Some rich people have their own house, in many places. But actually he or she never sleep there.
Yes.
They just spend money for the waiter to look after the house. Yes. So I think it's useless.
Yes, and wasteful.
Something that we don't have, we don't spend anything for it. For example, I don't have a house. So I don't need to spend anything for the house, for
Yes.
insurance, for anything, for gardening, for something. So I don't need to spend. Yes, but the house is very important for people to stay in. Yes. If they have a house, they stay in the house. Yes, the house is very useful for them. Or even they don't stay, but they rent to other to get money. Yes, it is also useful. But for those who have the house but just keep to show people, yes, I am rich.
Yeah.
So I think it is very wasteful. Yes, because they have to spend electricity, they have to spend many things for that, just to fulfill the desire. But however, being normal person, except the monks, have to have a house. But just for in need. Yeah, we have bedroom, we have a dining room, or yes, kitchen, toilet. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because not many people who always come to see our luxurious house.
Yeah.
Just only from time to time.